Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez featuring another quick and easy card, and today I'm going to be doing a card for the Kylie Bertucci block up. It's not a block up, I think it's just for the contest to see if I can participate in the block up. So let's see how that goes. Her theme is love, and she said anything that had to do with love. So I'm going to be using the sending love and hugs to you because we can always use that for any occasion. And I'm going to be also using the count my blessings. And I really want to use this one because I want to use the blends again. I cannot have enough of the blends. And like you have heard me in the past, these are awesome alcohol markers. And so I figure you'll need to see what is all the fuss about. Although I think I have already have like 2 or 3 videos about it. So anyway, like I said, I just love them. So the important thing with the blends is that you have to use Memento ink, so that when you're coloring, you're not mixing the ink with the black. And so anyhow, so that's one of the things that are very important. And I'm just trying to make sure I have enough color here. Oh, I think I am moving my camera. Sorry about that. And let's just see. I'm going to be pressing firmly, but not rocking it, just to make sure that I have a nice image here. Voila. I mean, oh, see that? So you can always do it on the back. I had to be careful with that. I guess I had it on my hands. I hate when that happens, don't you? Agree with me? The image was fine, but then my fingers were not okay, and I got the, here we go. So again, you can always do it on the back. So let's just do it again. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Voila. Alright. So all is good. Just need to be careful with my hands here, huh? Okay. Oh. Alright. So for this one, I have the blends. I don't know. I think I'm going to be using the pumpkin pie because that will go really well with the color that I have here. This is the pumpkin pie. Yes. So there is a light and a darker version of each of the colors that we have available, and right now we only have 10 colors, I believe. And so old olive for sure will be another one. And you know what, maybe I put a little bit of the cherry color. I'm not so sure just yet. Let's just see how this one goes, or maybe daffodil. Well, let's just go that way. Let's just start with one color at a time and let's go from there. So as I have said in the past, there's always a fine tip and a brush tip. I usually do start with the brush because I can cover more of the area that way. But I think this is really just preference, you know, like I've seen others just using the fine tip all the time, so it really depends on what you like. So just like I said, just give it a try, play it with them, get comfortable with them, and you'll see that it's just really, it's a really marker. So let's just do that. Alright, and I'm going to be doing the same here. And one thing that I did learn though is that I try not to oversaturate the edges of any image because it tends to bleed, you know, so be mindful of that so that you don't get frustrated as you are coloring with these markers, because I have heard a lot of people complaining about it, but it really is just, you just don't want to saturate, especially the edges. So there we go. I'm going to put a little bit here. And like I like a lot of from this is that you don't get the strokes, you know, as when you're coloring with any regular markers. You know how you usually just can see when were you being coloring. Well, with these markers being alcohol based, they hide that, you know. It's like you don't really see it. It's like you're putting layers and layers of color. So I like that a lot of them. That you don't really notice where you start and where you end on the strokes. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, so let's just put, and like I said, on the edges I try not to go over and over so much just because of that. But you know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of red right at the bottom, and in this case I'm gonna be using the fine tip, and it's just a little bit just to add that. And in this one I'm just gonna go back with this, and it's kind of blending the colors. Do you see that? So it adds a little bit of that color. Like I said, just try not to do so much of that. Oh, and you know what would be nice to have? The lifter. So let's just take a little bit of that and let's just add some of that here and some here. So that's some kind of light there. Wow. I might have put a lot of here, so I might put a little bit more of that one. And except you just go back and forth. But let me just show you that one. You see how nice it looks? So let's do the same with the, and I'm using on this one the finer tip just for that little details, you know. Alright, and I'm going to go back with the lighter. Gotta run, you know, because I am hearing in the background, I think, little Oliver, it's already calling me. So let's just try to do this quicker. But you can see that it adds, right? It adds some volume having that red cherry cobbler. So anyway, so for the for the stem and the lips, I'm just gonna do really quick. Alright. And let's just put a little bit of that here, and a little bit of that here. And let's just put alright. So that's some. So let me just show you. Here it is. Hope you can see it. Anyway, I think final step on this one, of course, is going to be adding some Wink of Stella to the flowers. You know me by now, I love Wink of Stella, and I always put it on most of the flowers, I think. So why wouldn't you do it, right? I mean, seriously. Let's just add that shine to anything you do, and it's super easy. You just go over the color that you want to add some glittery, and that's all it takes to make it shine. Alright, I'll do a close-up too so you can see it. You see that? It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, so that's all for the coloring. So let's just put together okay. So now, I don't know that I said how the measurements on this one, but this one is 2.5 by 3.5, I believe, yes. And this one will be 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Yes. So let's glue those together. And alright. Let's just have this one here. Okay, nice frame. Then this one is 2 by 5.5, and this one is 5.5 by 8.5, which is going to be folded in half. So let's just do that real quick. We're going to add this one in. Oh, so this one is not 5.5. Let me just cut this one. And just give me 1 second here. Yes, it was 5.5, so let's just do that. We used to sell that trimmer, and I just love it. I really do. Here we go. So we're gonna have this one here. I'm gonna be putting this one here. And before I do that, I feel like I want to put the little saying. Also using very vanilla. Basic black, and let's just do the okay, so sending lots of hugs to you, and I'm gonna be using my punch 1.5. Yeah, so it kind of, and the 1 3/4, and on this one I think I'll put this just because it has those greens here. So let's just see how it looks. If not, I'll have to change to a different color. We'll just have to see. As usual, the idea is in my head, but I don't really have the card made, so let's just see. Oh, I think it looks nice. Yeah, I think I like it. So, and I was thinking about putting also like a little bit of like a bow. Let's just see. If I don't use it, I'll use it somewhere else, this bow. And so I'm just making it double. I am, like, you know what? This year, I don't know what it is, but I'm falling in love with all these solid twines. I'm not gonna lie, in the past years, it has not been my favorite. I don't even think that I have really put it on any of my projects in the past. But this year, when I figure out that I could do double the thread and do the bows, I don't know, it adds that wow factor for me, you know. So I'll put it here. Yes, I think like I will put it there. Alright, so now let's just glue everything. And so I am almost now wanting the Stampin' Up! To get in every single color, because I feel like it adds a really small little something, you know, on your cards. And so I am more and more in love with the twine. And that was not me in the past, to be honest. This one is slightly larger, but don't worry, we're gonna cut it out so that you don't have that extra. Sometimes that happens. You can see it's just a smidge. And we're gonna glue this one. We're gonna put it here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to put, I'm gonna glue these ones together. And I'm gonna be putting dimensionals on this. And you know what? I am finishing this one. So let's just put one here, one there, and one here. Oh, I can start finishing those. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna be using a glue dot. And I'm going to be putting it here like so. Yes, how about that? So here is my card for today. Hope you have liked it. As usual, I'll put all the descriptions and links of all the products that I use so that you can go and get them at my store. Also, do check out all the details on my blog at www.creatingwithali.com. And also, vote for me. I'll put the voting thing on my blog so you can go ahead and vote so that maybe I'll be on that blog help. So anyway, this is the first time I participate in that one, so we'll see how that goes. And then of course, as usual, if you like my video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And also I have information about my mailing list, and so when you do subscribe to my mailing list, you'll get the tutorials to make all these 5 cards. So again, thank you so much, and hope to see you soon. Bye.